I did two shop and pay today for Uber. Shop and pay, so they send you a digital MasterCard, so it's in the wallet on my iPhone, and so you don't have to pay your money. And I just wanted to mention, I did this already a few times, and just like somebody else said on YouTube, it's really a waste of time if there's a lot of items. So two I did today. One was for Walmart, and it said they keep sending it to me, you know, and I reject. They send it again, and then I think they increased the rate a little bit. At first it was like 18 bucks, then it became $24, but then estimated time says 1 hour, 1 hour 18 minutes, and it's like 17 items, but then you have to drive like not very far, maybe like 3 clicks, you know. And I thought, okay, you know, I'll do it. And so I go inside, and of course it's, you know, you have to scan every item. Okay, $4 for 8 kilometers. No, you have to scan every item, and quite a few times, of course, you picked up the wrong item because there's so many flavors, right? And there's a list on your phone, and so your phone just leads you basically item by item. And then if you scan a wrong one, it gives you a warning, you know, scan again. Or if you cannot find that item, there's an option there, item not available. And at first I thought that would be the end of it, but no, as soon as you click item not available, they give you alternatives, and then you have to look for one of those like 6, 7 or 8 alternatives, which actually makes it easy, right? So if one is not there, the other is there, you know. But this took me probably hour and a half, these 17 items, and I'm like, what the heck? And the way the list is compiled, it's sending you all over the store, you know. Like, you would think that they would say, okay, cereals are here, and next to cereals are the pancake, it's basically like a flour, like pre-made for pancakes, right? And then the you know, that sweet not sauce, what is it, like maple syrup, right? So syrup, the flour and cereals were all in one aisle, and instead first it says, okay, cereals, then it sent me to cheese, you know, and I'm like following, right? But then I finally at the end I realized that, wait a second, I don't have to follow the list, I can just look. And I found that syrup was right there, so I okay, and I'm standing in the cereal aisle. So basically you have to be very critical of this. Okay, hold on, what is this? We have a winner here, $7.50 for 4.9 kilometers. Pick up at Gate of India and drop off at a nice location. I'm not leaving the area. High pay order, so this is DoorDash. I like DoorDash because it's much better than Uber, you know. Okay, we'll continue a little bit later. First, now I have to go and pick up this. But basically, yeah, the topic of the video is about shop and pay, like positives and negatives. Like Walmart was definitely a negative experience, but then I went to M&M, you know, like meats, where there was only 3 items, and that was definitely a positive experience. So it's not all a waste of time. You have to look at how many items. That's the key. But we'll continue in a second. Let me go pick up this Gate of India nearby somewhere here. Okay, so I picked up that Indian order, and then I came back to the same plaza and I picked up a pizza. Basically I was just passing the pizza place, and it says, you know, pick up $7, and it's like 7 kilometers. Not very good, but with it's a DoorDash, right? And with DoorDash, the more orders you accept, the better orders they'll give you. And so I want to keep my acceptance rate at 50% or higher. That's what they recommend. But anyway, to get back to that Walmart story, so also if you're doing this shop and pay, don't don't hesitate to contact, like in this case, Walmart employees. They're very helpful because, you know, they're bored out of their mind. And basically I was just asking them which aisle is, you know, I had the picture of, let's say, this maple syrup, and it's a, you know, nice big picture, and I show it to them and I say, excuse me, could you please help me, which aisle is this? You know, and everybody I asked, they all helped me. You know, nobody said no, you know, you're on your own, you know. And so yeah, I finished it. It took a very long time. I'm totally lost, you know, wasted a bunch of time. But the other one was M&M Meats, and if you know this store, it's much smaller. And then I look at the items, and it says three items. Like, holy moly. Okay, and I was right there in the same plaza, and I go in, and there's a young kid in there, and he's so helpful. He says, oh, shop and pay, what is it, Uber or DoorDash? I said Uber. And I show him the list, and it takes him, I don't know, 30 seconds. He grabs everything from the freezer, you know, puts it on the counter, scans it, pass it to me, because he knows I have to scan the code, you know, every time to confirm it's the proper item. So basically I was in and out in under 5 minutes, you know, beautiful. So again, so more than 10 items, it's a no-no, waste of time. And a big store like Walmart is definitely, you know, a waste of time. But something like if you see a small store like an M&M, it can be actually, you know, again, they're bored over there, right? So they're willing to help you. So I really like this. So basically, big store versus small store. The small store always wins with the shop and pay. And items, like now, from now on, for myself,
500 meters, turn right onto 144th Avenue Northeast.
For myself now, I draw the line at 5 items.
Turn right onto 144th Avenue Northeast.
Yeah, I draw the line at 5 items. If it's more than 5, that's it. I'm not doing it.
Continue on 144th Avenue Northeast for 1 kilometer.
And also, if you don't want it, right, if you only want to do food delivery, there's an option. You can go into settings in there, and it shows you what you're doing, at least with Uber. So in my case it says delivery, and then there's another box that says shop and pay. And so if you want, you can uncheck that box and they will not send you shop and pay orders, you know. But I keep it on just in case I luck out with, you know, 5 items or less, and where the kilometers are not crazy high. So
in 500 meters, turn left onto Livingston Hill Northeast.
So that's been my experience with shop and pay. Okay, so I hope it helps somebody who wants to do it, because it's definitely can add extra to your income, plus people can give you more tips, you know. Oh, and also this lady, the student girl,
turn left onto Livingston Hill Northeast.
That big order at Walmart, she gave me $1 tip. $1. The guy, this M&M Meats, I think he gave me $4.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Livingston Way Northeast.